I hate these things because they time me down a wee bit, so hopefully I'll use this when I go walk around. I'm not going to sing. For those of you who do know me or think you know me, I'm an identical twin. My twin is chair of CIYD, I think, at the minute. If this is crap, it's him that's getting it. Please send it to background around here. Anybody wants to send any checks, my email's at the end, send it. I like to start with this quote. Mine is not so much a vessel to be filled as a fire to be kindled, because today's not about maybe stuffing your head full of facts. I'm quite visual, so I tend to think about things visually. It's still the same amount of time, do you?
Yes, yeah, absolutely.
So there might be a wee bit of interaction, and if you're not interactive, I'll pick them. Okay, so sometimes modern life, for all of us, feels a bit like this chap here. And the way we live our life, and even what we call normal life, can seem a wee bit toxic, even sometimes a bit suicidal in terms of life in general. And it can feel a bit like that for everybody, and perhaps sometimes so, even more so for youth. We've heard speakers this morning talking about disconnection, or even hearing messages that they're on their way somewhere, that they're lost, or that they're aliens. Probably be programming that somewhere. But whenever we think of that, we've got to think about all society as being more cohesive. Technology created. Henry Ford said this: if you think you can, or you think you can't, you're generally right. Those of you who like science fiction, you would have said, do or do not, there is no try. How we frame our minds and how we look at things is very important. And whenever we work together as a society, whenever we don't put boundaries up about age, whenever we don't put boundaries up about race or sexuality or whatever it is, then we start to change the very way we look at things, how we look at ourselves, how we look at other people, and also then how we live our lives. So, one of the big things for me in terms of mental health, one of the most significant impacts in terms of a negative mental health, Morrison's already mentioned, we talked about hopelessness. That's been a very toxic thing for us in psychiatry, is suicide. 1 in 4 suicide deaths are occurring in under 25s. Young men are in particular an at-risk group, but up to 60% of teenagers in some studies replied that they have had experience of having had suicidal thoughts, and 1 in 12 teenagers suffer from clinical depression. So it is important for anybody working with young people, and for young people themselves, to start to be equipped within a society where we can talk about these things, where we can talk about the language of emotions, we can talk about the sense of hope, we can talk about ways of working through things. Somebody once said suicide is a permanent solution to a temporary problem, but the problem is for the person going through it at that time, it feels all too permanent. The reality is it's not. We've got to look at ways in which we can help communication in this area. Young men, 16 to 25-year-old, they're specific peak. What are the things that we see in terms of the struggles or problems that fall into this particular group? Well, in terms of transition, for a boy moving into manhood, it seems like such a simple question, but what makes you a man? And whenever you discuss questions like that, it's quite hard. What's the line in the sand? What's the crossover point? For girls, there's more of a biological line in the sand, but that biological line doesn't exist in such a clear way. Cultures right back to Roman times would try to put surrogate points in. For the Romans, it was when they had their first year. Rites of passage within our modern societies are all too absent. And things like, I'm hearing two young people talking about CYB and such like, that succession, that growth through from being a member, being a junior leader, being a senior leader, is very, very important, because during those times there are certain things, okay, they may not be formally thought of as rites of passage, but they do become that. They become markers, milestones along the way. And what's the point of a milestone? Well, the point of a milestone is that you know that you're traveling. We've heard people several times they mentioned about their journey. Life is a journey, not a destination, and a milestone tells you that you're moving. It took me 2.5 hours to come here today. I was amazed. I used to come down by train, but I drove down today and it was excellent. 2.5 hours it took me, all within the speed limit, of course. But 2 days ago, I travelled from Carrickfergus, just a couple of miles outside of Belfast, to my work in Belfast, and it took me 3 hours because a tree had fallen down and wiped out the leopard lines, and it took me 3 hours to get to work. So I'm now just outside Dublin, half an hour shorter than being in Belfast. We used to have a group when I was involved in Crusaders, the group that organised sort of the after Crusaders were called Time Lords, and I'm now starting to believe that I am actually a Time Lord. So if somebody please make sure I take my medication. But in terms of rites of passage and what we have, we have succession planning, belonging. For boys, it's in terms of ultimate fatherhood. I worked in an organisation called Mojo, and Mojo was in this crisis of justice. What you find is many young men in prison have significant woundedness in regards to fatherlessness. Mojo would say some of the work they go in and do at times that they get them to make Mother's Day cards, no problem, everybody comes out. They get them to make Father's Day cards, no thank you. It's a big problem. And this is about putting into people's lives initiation, but also mentors. People who can speak into their lives. And it's quite evident from what was being talked about just with the previous two speakers that they have mentors in CYB. And for many of you, you have had your own experience of coming through organisations with young people and working now with young people. You can see how you have come to be for them a mentor. Older men are also a psychiatrician and working over 65s with Alzheimer's and such like. And the second peak that we actually find in suicide is for old men over the age of 65. We live in largely society, like I it with you. When was the last time you heard somebody saying, can't wait to get my grey hair and a wee bit older, waiting for crow's feet and it'll be great? People don't say those things. We look externally on the focus of people wanting to hold on to youth. The archetype of the elder is devalued. Worth equals capacity. If you can't work and you can't give a certain output, then that's a big problem. People link in with that. But these old men, they're not in mentoring roles. They're not stepping up to the plate in terms of being there and passing on the message. A colleague of mine, as I say, says, hurt people, but healed people, heal people. The reality is that whenever people do the work that they do, and they have safe containers to do that work, to be in a relationship, to explore their wounds, to be vulnerable for one another, and to have that connection, it helps people to grow. I believe that the problems that we have in suicide are to teach young men and old men. If we get these two groups together doing what they're supposed to be doing, then I think we could make a significant impact.